it is. Sip. All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? This is your boy Fidel Castro, and today's stream is going to be something special. We are comparing Totino's pizza rolls with the Orida Bagel Bites. Okay, I got a fat plate here. I don't know if you can see. I should probably pull up my camera so you can see. As you can see, we're not fucking around. We got a lot of shit going on. What's up, Alejandro? How are you? Got about 12 pizza rolls, 10 bagel bites. We're going to be trying these in a couple of different ways. But first, there's no confusion about my qualification handling this review. Okay. Just want to set the record straight. I personally have organized, held, and executed multiple food industry contests and events. Okay. I've held a um, pizza challenge, taste testing, a competition taste testing pizzas within the local restaurants here in my area using the IPO, International Pizza Organization scorecard. Okay, following those standards. Okay, I talked to the vice president. I got him. Okay, I've held a cheesesteak. Okay, competition here. I've held a Italian sandwich competition. Held wings. Okay, all using the proper international organization scorecards. I'm not messing around here. And I've held a plethora of other events. Okay, that being said, sorry about that. That being said, okay, there is not a scorecard to go off of the pizza bagel or bagel bites and pizza rolls, okay? And I don't think it's fair to go off the IPO scorecard for a lot of different reasons. One of which being that I don't know if we can call these things real pizza. So we're going to taste test these a variety of different ways, okay? Iggy is here with us, as you can see. We are going to be comparing a lot of different factors. So, with that being said, I put these in the oven around 10 o'clock, 425, put them in the same pan. They both have identical cooking instructions. 425 baking sheet spread out about an inch and a half inch apart. Cooked out about 15 minutes. So that's what we did here. Okay, no messing around. First level thoughts coming out of the box here. The pizza rolls are a lot more uniform than the bagel bites. Bagel bites here, we're looking at a lot of different types of size cut bagels, shaped bagels rather. Size wise, they're all kind of generally the same. But the main difference here is on sauce disbursement. Okay, we've got some that are, I'm gonna put these up here, fairly well coated in sauce, and then we have some that clearly you can see around here where my thumb is. We're missing some things. Okay, and you could definitely tell these are coming out in a press, and they're just going and they're just squirting this shit on them. Another thing is some of these, like I said, good coating, all on the top. Other ones, we're getting that sauce on the bottom, okay? If it's missing, it's dripping over, that's getting on the pan, it's sticking, okay? So, bagel bites all around the same size. They were all about the same texture, the same weight, everything's good. When they came out of the pan, though, the bagel bites were actually messier. Or, I'm sorry, the pizza rolls were actually messier than the bagel bites. Every single pizza roll busted a nut on me coming out the side of the seam. Not a big deal, not the end of the world, just something top level thoughts. So that being said, we're going to get right into this. I've got the classic cheese and pepperoni bagel bites here, and with the pizza rolls, I got triple pepperoni. Okay, I wanted to get a different flavor, to be honest, of both of these, but that's all my local grocery store had. So we're going to eat a We're gonna eat a pizza roll here, maybe a couple pizza rolls, and then we're gonna get over to the bagel bites. Also, I haven't had any of these for years. Okay, like last time I had a bagel bite was probably before the towers fell. Okay, so first thought about the pizza rolls here. Um, we've got this is triple pepperoni here, pepperoni stuffed. Okay, now in the packaging, we are this is looking like it's stuffed to the max. Shit is coming out all over the place. The reality is, we're kind of empty. Okay, kind of empty. I didn't bring my mopine with me. It's okay. Wipe it on my pants. I don't give a shit. Um, there's sauce throughout the whole. There's sauce coating throughout the whole roll. That's not a problem. But I would say meat wise, it seems to be lopsided. Maybe meat and cheese wise, these guys are both using the same cheese. It's cubed, finely cubed chopped mozzarella, finely cubed chopped pepperoni, and both of those seem to be, um, here's a picture of the pepperoni from the the pizza roll, and clearly you could see the cube pepperoni here on the bagel bite. So a little bit lopsided on the pizza roll coming out of the gate. Cheese wise, same sauce, fully covered. Okay. Now let's talk about outside. Consistency. This crust is really good. Okay, it's crispy. I don't know. I put it to the camera like you can hear it, but we got some crunch there. Good crunch along the edges and on the corners. Okay. This is one ripped in half. You can see we got a little bit of some cheese jaundice inside and a little bit of pepperoni in here. Now, for triple stuffed pepperoni, I don't know what the regular is going to be like because Bagel Bites, they're bringing it to the fucking party here when it comes to pepperoni on their regular. This is triple meat they're selling me on, not a lot of meat. To me, this is a standard pizza roll. I really like that crust. It has a good flavor. The sauce, maybe from the pepperoni, has a little bit of spice to it, which I personally like. I love a good spice. Um, and, I let these properly cool down so there's none of that burning my mouth. These probably cool down for at least, 5 minutes before I was able to bring it on stream to you guys. So we're getting a perfect temperature here. Perfect, perfect spice. Not a lot of meat, not a lot of cheese. Okay, even sauce coating. Um, Not gonna give these a final grade yet. We'll do a number grade or a letter grade at the end. Next is we're gonna do the bagel bite. First thing about the bagel bites, real crispy all around on the bagel here. Um, got a little toasted on the bottom of every one. Like I said, 425, 15 minutes, bacon sheet. No science here. Wow. That brings back memories. That recipe has not changed since before the towers fell. So what we got here, guys, I'm sorry if I'm talking with my mouth full, is a very crunchy outside layer. The top of the bagel, the bottom, and the sides of the outside of the bagel all have a great crunch to them. Now, once we get into that center, we're looking at soft, almost gooey. I wouldn't say gooey, but very soft center, but with a good crunch on the outside. And I think that's what you want. Okay. Now, a little bit different here. Now, there's obviously more sauce, more toppings, more cheese on a bagel bite than there is on a pizza roll. Okay. And I'll tell you why. It's because these bagel bites have a lot more density to them with this bread. And they're because of that, they're probably also a lot more filling than these pizza rolls. Okay. These pizza rolls, it's a thinner crust. You know, nothing compared to this bagel. This is pretty close to a real mini bagel. You know, this is a bagel in all purposes. It's not they're not faking us. Now, that being said, because there's a lot more density with the bread there, there's more sauce, which is good, but I think it's going to hurt the bagels a little bit, and I don't know. I'm going to try it. This is one of the worst bagels we got here as far as coating goes, not being completely all around the bagel. And, if I could see the edge of the bagel, that's a bit of a problem, in my opinion. This is a great one, but this is another great one. But when you can see, this much bread, that becomes a problem. And if I bite that, is there going to be a consistency issue with the sauce? I think there is. I don't know yet, but I think there's going to be more of a consistency issue regarding the sauce coverage than there is on a bagel bite or a pizza roll. Yeah, definitely. A lot of bread in that bite, okay? A lot of bread, not a lot of sauce, not a lot of pepperoni, not a lot of cheese. I was eating a lot of bread there. Is that a problem for somebody? Do you like the bread? The bread is, yes, it's still toasted, it's still crunchy, that's good, but we're not getting that consistency that we got with the Totinos or we got with some of the other bagel bites. So overall, as a whole, the bagel bites not as consistent with the pizza rolls, which I'm actually a little bit surprised. But man, when you do get that bite with the sauce and everything, it's working. It's good. Now I'm gonna eat another pizza roll just to compare real quick before I give my review of the bagel bite. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. So just like I was thinking here, I just wanted to confirm what I was thinking. Guys, when lot of meat on the bagel bite. Okay, a lot of meat on the bagel bite compared to the pizza roll. But that flavor from the pizza roll is way, 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 way more distinct than that of the bagel bite. When I'm biting into that bagel bite, it's mainly just sauce and cheese. The pepperoni, I know it's there. I can feel that it's there. I see that it's there. But seasoning wise, it's bland. Okay? The pepperoni in the Tostino's pizza roll, by far better seasoning. Um, better um, maybe not better thickness or chew or anything, but definitely the seasoning. It has a bit of like a spice, not a spicy, like, oh, this is hot, but it's got, seasoning. You can taste it. It's there. With this bagel bite, it's like, what is this? Is that pepperoni? I don't know. Is that ham? It could be ham. Kind of it's more like a ham thing as far as flavor. It's a little bit flatter. Ham is just a bit salty meat. Pepperoni is salty too, but pepperoni can have a little kick to it, a little flavor. And I've been wanting to say this for a while. The sauce, also on the bagel bites, is much sweeter than that of the pizza roll. The pizza roll, guys, is like it's not. I don't think it's pizza sauce. I don't think it's sauce you would get on an actual pizza. Consistency wise, it's a little bit different. It's not as thick. The sauce on the bagel bite is definitely thicker and resembles that more of an actual pizza. Um, the bagel bite, the sauce is a lot thinner. It's a lot runnier. What I would compare the sauce, I got it down pat now. The sauce that I would compare that's in this bagel bite, or the Tostino's pizza roll, I'm sorry, is more consistent to that of a marinara or marinara sauce, um, that has a little bit of flavor, a little bit of seasoning that you would do maybe like a fra diavolo, you know, or something with like a seafood. As an Italian, you know, maybe you get mussels and sauce. That sauce is a little bit runnier. Consistency wise, it's not thick. It's just there to give you flavor. It's there to give you seasoning. It's not necessarily the same type of purpose as that of a pizza. And so with that being said, good on the bagel bites. They're doing a good job here, as far as replicating a pizza sauce, replicating a good cheese. The cheese comes through a lot more on the bagel bite. Um, it's just the pepperoni's a little bit lacking, man, in my opinion. Um, they could do something about that. Now, another thing, believe it or not, about this pepperoni here is, or about the bagel bites, they have no high fructose corn syrup. They've got no trans fat, and I think it said no sugar too. It was the third thing that when I was looking at these, it was pretty interesting. Now, what my mom always says is, on the ingredients list, it's the shit that you don't know how to pronounce that kills you, not the shit that you know how to pronounce or the shit everybody knows about. So, that being said, are these good for you? No. Are they better than the healthier for you than the pizza bites? They're the pizza rolls? Probably. Now, the pizza roll is just doing more with less. It's like a less is more type of deal. That's what we're getting here. Less is more. They're letting the crunch do the talking, okay? The whole time I'm chewing this, I'm just chewing crunch, okay? The crust. The bagel bite, I kind of wish I made more. These things are pretty fucking good. Um, I know I'm chewing cheese. I know I'm chewing thick sauce. I even know I'm chewing the pepperoni. Okay, you feel it all. You feel the bagel. Everything's thicker. It's bigger. It's more abundant on the bagel bite. Just the sauce is a little bit sweeter. And it's sweeter. Like, I don't know if you would have a pizza with sauce this sweet. Well, no, you could. Maybe not New York or New Jersey, but, you know, out in the West, I could see you having a sauce this sweet. Now, mainly, I'll tell you why. A little bit of secret. When you're cooking a red sauce, okay, especially a thick red sauce, the reason why it's generally sweet is because the person who's making it put some sugar in it. Now, the reason why they put sugar in sauce is to cut down on the acidity of the sauce, of the tomatoes. A lot of acidity in those tomatoes. Okay, so I think that's what they're doing here. Whereas, and obviously sugar is going to thicken it up too. Uh, yeah, there's got to be sugar in this, I think. I don't know. It said no sugar. Maybe I'm confusing that last one with something else. I'm not sure. But, yeah. So, how I would describe this is like these pizza rolls, you're going to eat this at like a Super Bowl party or like a football party or something here. This is like a more of a man's thing. It's got spice. I don't see a kid wanting to eat it. Well, I'm sure kids do love to eat it, but this is more geared towards I don't know, it's more geared towards like an older crowd. This, you're in elementary school, maybe you're 5th grade, 6th grade, you're coming home. You want a snack, you want something a little sweet, which in the 90s, early 2000s, that's how all this food was marketed. Was after school, you get to eat, your friends are coming over, you get to eat a cool snack, okay? Now, I think the bagel bites are more geared toward that. And to me, the pizza rolls are like bagel bites on themselves. They're their own meal. You're coming home after school, you're drinking that with a pop or something. The pizza rolls are a part of a spread on a table with some beer and some other snacks, some chips, a couple of dips, and you got a plate going on with a little bit of everything, and you got a couple of poppers on there. Okay, a couple of these pizza rolls. They're not a main staple in themselves. Okay, not the saying that they're not good, but they're just not a main staple in themselves. Now, what I'm doing here, there's a couple of people that know how I feel about ranch dressing. Okay, blue cheese or go fuck your mother. All right, that's it. We don't talk about none of that ranch shit in my house. All right, Iggy knows. So we are doing hot sauce with a little bit of blue cheese here, and I think it's overpowering. I'm not really getting the same kind of effect, but I'm just doing it because I know I'm sure some of you sick fucks out there are putting ranch on these things, so I'm putting my closest thing that I'll allow on it. So let's get down to grading these things, okay? Now, I'm going to grade these on flavor. I'm going to grade these on how filling they are. I'm going to grade these, which they're not that filling. I mean, you guys are seeing me eat fucking probably just 22 of these things on stream, and I kind of am wishing I made more. More of a me problem, not a you problem. If you've watched me in the past, you know all I do while I stream and play video games is put food in my mouth. Okay, so that's, that's on me, not you. So we're going to go by flavor, texture, okay, consistency. So texture, texture on the Bagel Bite, we're going to give that a, on a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to give that an 8. Yeah. And once again, texture. I'm feeling the cheese. I know it's there. The sauce, I know it's there. Even the meat, you're feeling it. You know it's there. You got a thick, crunchy bagel, toasted on the outside, soft on the inside. You're really chewing it, okay? Whereas the pizza roll, I'm just chewing on crust of the pizza roll, okay? Now, the crust is good. It's very chip-like in the sense that it's crunchy. It almost reminds me of like a Dorito crusted type of deal here. All right, so Bagel Bite texture, we're going to give that an 8. I'm going to give these one more bite and I'll let you know. These are the gushers of pizza snacks. And texture-wise on these, I'm going to give it less than the Bagel Bite, but I'm not going to give it less by a whole lot. I'm going to give these a 7, okay? And it's because that crust is good, okay? Pizza roll texture, 7, okay? The crust is good on these. It's just the other ingredient, it's really good. The crust is carrying this, okay? Whereas the Bagel Bite, everything is working together in harmony. And in this, it's just the crust. Yeah. And that's good there with the blue cheese and the hot sauce. Okay. So, next we're going to go with flavor. Now, flavor is going to be close on these two. This is going to be more my preference. But flavor-wise, I think the pizza roll has more of a complex flavor. Okay? The pizza roll, like I said, that seasoning, everything is seasoned. The crust is seasoned, the sauce is seasoned, and the pepperoni is seasoned. The Bagel Bite itself, you got mozzarella cheese, a little bit bland. That's just the nature of that cheese. It's a flat tasting cheese. The bagel is a little sweet. The bread there. And the sauce is very sweet. So pizza roll, I'm going to give that an 8 on the pizza roll flavor. Just the overall flavor. I'm typing this all down in our Discord, so I have the scores logged. Pizza roll flavor, 8. Bagel Bite flavor. Now, I still really like this Bagel Bite flavor. I'm going to give it a 6.5. Okay? 6.5 on the Bagel Bite flavor. It's just sweet. That's all it is. I'm enjoying the Bagel Bite because I like the crunch, and I like the texture, and I like everything that's going on there. Whereas this is just crunchy and then everything inside is soft. Now, how filling these are, I think you already know. I kind of, I said it. You come after school, you're going to eat just Bagel Bites. Okay, that is a meal. It's a staple. It's filling. I made 9 Bagel Bites to 12 pizza rolls. I didn't do that on purpose. It was just what came in the pack. Bagel Bites, filling wise, we're going to give these, as far as a snack goes, okay, we're going to give those a 9. Yeah. So, how filling is a Bagel Bite? 9. How filling is a pizza roll? I said it. This guy is not carrying the party, okay? He's out there. He's in the game. He's on the field, okay? But there's another 52 guys on that roster. All right, you got this is on the table with, I said it, beer. You got some chips and dip. You got a couple of different kinds of some salsas out there. You got maybe some finger sandwiches. This is a side, okay? This is a good side. It's a great side, but it's a side. All right. Now, if you go to somebody's Super Bowl party and they got Bagel Bites on the table that's in front of the TV, not on the table, the snack table that's in the back on the side that you fix your plate and sit down. That's a completely different type of table back there, and y'all know it. Okay, that's got macaroni salad on there. That's got some antipasta. That's got some shit going on that table. This table is what's in front of you. Boom, right there. I'd be like, wow, that's a power move right there. That's a move. So I'm gonna give the pizza roll, they're filling, maybe a 5. Yeah. Okay. Now, trying to think what else we can go off of. Presentation, I said it before, the pizza rolls are better presented, more uniform than that of the Bagel Bites. Once they're cooked, the pizza rolls made more of a mess in the pan. The Bagel Bites looked actually pretty nice. But that's just a side note. So I'm thinking here, I actually think I want to change the Bagel Bite texture to an 8.5. Okay, really good texture. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wish I had more Bagel Bites and not more pizza rolls. All right, and there's a reason why a pizza roll pack comes in 50 and you're getting only 24 Bagel Bites. Okay, it has to do with the texture and the filling. So we are going to submit that. We're going to tally up the scores. Okay. Bagel Bite texture, 8.5. Bagel Bite flavor, 6.5. How filling is a Bagel Bite? 9. So with the total score, Bagel Bites coming in with a total score, they're getting 24 out of 30. Okay? Not bad. All right? Not bad at all. Let's see where the pizza roll sits in here. Okay? Now, if you guys are quick with your mental math, you already know who the winner is. I don't. Good for you. All right, pizza roll, we got 7 plus 8 plus 5. Okay? 20 out of 30. Okay? Boom. You know what? I'm going to edit these and get this bold. And this bold. So there it is, guys. And I'll tell you right now, I was surprised a little bit by how much those pizza rolls or those bagel bites were winning me over. I was talking to Raz last night, and I was like, dude, I remember those pizza rolls or those bagel bites tasting like straight shit. Now, like I said, I was in kindergarten the last time I had a bagel bite. Okay? I'm a 24-year-old man turning 25 in less than a month. Okay? So, this was surprising. I think, call me crazy, especially with that wishbone blue cheese and that Frank's Red Hot combination. Bagel Bites could be making a regular rotation into my life lineup right now. Okay, I'm not joking, guys. They were that good. Just everything about it, the texture, chewing it was fun. It was flavorful enough where it wasn't bad tasting at all. Okay, flavorful. When I'm talking about flavorful, I'm just talking about what had more of a robust profile. Okay, I'm not talking about it tasted like shit or whatever. No, they both tasted good. They were both edible. Just the flavor profile was more robust on that of a pizza roll. And at first, because I was eating the pizza rolls first, I was like, these guys got it out of the bag. But then I kept eating these bagel bites, and I was like, fuck, these are good. These are real good. So, the textures, once again, bringing it away home on the bagel bite, very one-dimensional, perfect word to describe it, one-dimensional on the texture with the pizza roll. And I might even lower that now, but the final results are in. But it's just the crust. The sauce is watery, and the meat and cheese is non-existent. Flavorful, the meat and cheese, but the consistency is not. And it's probably because it's a soaked situation in these rolls. I don't know. Where the bagel bite, you're just chewing everything and you know it's there. The bagel toast does play a big role in it, as well. And how filling it is. Bagel bites, they can stand on their own. You got that with a pop. You're good. Pizza roll, as a man eating a pizza roll, as a 25-year-old man, we're talking about half a bag here of pizza rolls that would have to get eaten for me to, also, be full and also hate myself because of how many pizza rolls I just ate. Not saying that wouldn't happen. It probably will happen with the rest of the bag that we got, but there it is. So I'm happy with that. Bagel Bites total score 24 out of 30. Pizza roll score 20 out of 30. Bagel Bites are the shit. They're taking it home. Great texture, great taste, great filling. A little bit sweeter on the taste, like I said, which makes the pizza roll have a better robust taste. But robustness is all they got, but they got no texture to back it up. So it's like, what am I eating here? And another thing, that was triple pepperoni, and there was not but 2 or 4 pieces of pepperoni in each one, whereas the bagel bites, really came home as far as with the quality of the ingredients. Everything just felt better quality wise on the bagel rolls. So the bagel bites. So that's all I have to say. That is my piece of the puzzle here, my piece of the pie. Thank you so much for watching the review. I appreciate it. I am going to just stop recording this review. We just did a 41-minute review on bagel bites and pizza rolls. So that's definitely getting thrown up on the YouTube page. So thank you so much. If you're watching this on the YouTube pre-recorded, thank you. If you watch this live, even better thanks. As always, this is Fidel Castro Games, and just stay with me. We're going to be starting up an Apex stream right now.